Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I want to give you tips on how to grow your Instagram account organically this 2020 and also get your first 10,000 followers as fast as possible. Before we go down to this video, I want to appeal to you to follow me on Instagram. My username is branded.ng, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can give me a thumbs up if you like this video or reshare this video. Following me on Instagram is a great way to keep up with my content because I share regular short content on Instagram daily and weekly. So Instagram is one of the biggest social media networks out there, and virtually every businesses are on Instagram. And if your business is not on Instagram, then you're losing a lot of prospects. So, and to be on Instagram, you have to put your best foot forward. So you have to be on your A game because there's a lot of competition on Instagram. A lot of people struggling for attention on Instagram. So for you to be on Instagram, you have to be your best. And Instagram have over 1 billion users. So a lot of people on Instagram struggling for attention. So this 2020, you have to be your best. So I know it can be a whole lot of work trying to gain followers on Instagram or trying to organically grow your account, but I'll give you tips you need to consider if you're trying to do this, and I hope that this tip will help you grow your account. So number one on my list, the number one thing that people get to see once they land on your Instagram account is nothing more than your Instagram profile picture. They say that a picture is worth more than 1,000 words, and this is true about Instagram. So you have to be very particular on the picture on your profile. And if you're in the habit of using random picture, maybe picture with you and your friend in the club, or picture with you lying on your couch with your dog, or picture of you standing close to a Christmas tree, those pictures are not really professional and will send the wrong signal to your prospect, and it might even send a signal that the account is inactive. So also your profile picture will help you stand out in your Instagram stories. So you need to be very particular about the picture you choose. Now, if you are a business on Instagram, you might want to use your logo, and you have to make your logo iconic as possible. And if you're a personal brand, you might want to use your face. And if you decide to use your image, you have to make it as evergreen as possible. You have to use a close-up image that's able to show your face clearly. If your image is pixelated or not very sharp, you might want to use a very sharp image because your picture forms the overall impression once the user lands on your page. So whatever the perception the user have about your profile picture is the same perception they will have about your business. So do take the time to come up with an evergreen profile picture that best suits your business. So again on my list is don't follow more people than people who are already following you. Now I see this mistake with some accounts on Instagram. You can see an account following up to 5,000 other accounts, and only 100 accounts is following them. Now whenever I see such, it appears spammy. It just looks like they are following a bunch of other accounts, so those accounts can follow them back and maybe they get to unfollow them later. But either way you think of it, this is not professional, and it can send the wrong impression in the mind of your prospect. Personally, I like to keep it in a 10:1 ratio. For instance, let's say I have 2,000 followers, I can only follow 200 other accounts. Or let's say I have 1,000 followers, I can only follow 100 other accounts. That way you keep things neat and professional in your account. So don't follow more people than people who are already following you. So number 3 on my list is to keep your username simple. I've done a video on how to get the perfect username for your Instagram account in 2020. I urge you to go and check this video if you want to know how to get the perfect name for your Instagram account. I'll leave a link on this YouTube video on where you can go and watch this video. Again, before I go further, please follow my Instagram account, branded.ng. I share tons and tons of interesting content that you will find very interesting. Also, going back to this point, so endeavor to keep your username as short as possible. Also use a descriptive name and avoid special characters like underscore and periods and the rest of them. To get more details on this, do watch my video on how to get the perfect username for your Instagram account. So number 4 on my list is to use your name field to share the targeted keyword related to your business. So to understand this, your username is not the same as your name field. Your username is your Instagram username that you add an @ to for people to find you. Then your name field is a name on your Instagram landing page, right above your Instagram bio. Now, most people make the mistake of using the same username on their name field. Now, if you're using the same username on your name field, you are missing out on a lot of opportunity. Now, you need to understand that most people are searching on Instagram for relevant keywords, and if you want to appear on these searches, you should use a name field that is related to what your business is all about. And let's say, for instance, my page branded.ng is all about Instagram business branding, and on my name field you can see it well written, Instagram business branding. Then my second page is all about natural fertility, that's Reprovive. You can see it written natural fertility on the name field. So that way, if somebody is searching for natural fertility on Instagram, you can your business name can come out easily. Also to know whether your business name is popular, your name field is popular, do check the hashtag related to that name field and actually see if there are things or activities around that hashtag. So endeavor to take the time to come up with a name field that best describe what your business offering is and add this on your Instagram account. Again on the list is to craft a compelling Instagram bio. Now, after you've come up with the perfect name field, the next thing is to come up with the Instagram bio. Now, once a user lands on your Instagram, you need a way to tell them what your business is all about, and also give them a clear call to action, what to do next. So you have to make your bio as compelling as possible. Don't yield to the temptation of flaunting your achievements on your Instagram bio. Your prospects are only looking for how your business can best help or solve their problems. So your bio should clearly specify the problem your business solves and why the prospect should either follow your page or do business with you. And also, it should also have a clear call to action. For example, on my bio, you can see a clear call to action asking my prospect to click the link below input your username, input your email and name in order to download a free ebook. So my call to action is actually a lead magnet that is asking the prospect to input their username, their email to get a free ebook. Your call to action can also be more like a sales page that opts the user to buy a particular product from you. And the Instagram bio only gives you flexibility of 150 characters. So you have to be very thorough and very direct on how you communicate the purpose of your brand and the problem your brand solves. Okay, again on my list is that your first 9 posts forms the overall impression about your business. So when a prospect lands on your Instagram account, they get to see your first 9 posts, and you have to keep your first 9 posts compelling enough. So I'm usually asked, how do I make sure that my first 9 posts is compelling enough? The easiest way to do this is to always put your best foot forward with all your Instagram content. Make sure that whatever post you are putting out there is compelling enough, even if you manage to lure get your prospect to visit your account. If your content doesn't resonate with the prospect, they might or would not follow you. So content is key. If you get all the steps here correct and your content is not okay, or your content is funny, you might not get the audience you are looking for. So I urge you to to post compelling content that solves your prospect's problem, or that educates the prospect on the problem your business solves. And again on the list is to make your feeds very consistent. I always advise businesses out there to use a consistent brand guide. Try to keep your color scheme consistent, try to keep your fonts consistent, try to keep your design and photography style consistent. That way, if a prospect lands on your Instagram page will resonate with them. Another tip here is to be very careful on the use of hashtags. Now, there's a lot of stories on Instagram that some hashtags are banned, and if you use those hashtags, your account will be shadow banned. So using hashtag is very, very tricky. So you have to do your research before you start using hashtag, and also use hashtags that are related to the content or the niche you play in. Again, don't repeat hashtag. Most people have the habit of using the same group of hashtag on every post. Now, if you keep on using the same group of hashtag on every post, Instagram might flag your account as spammy. So you need to rotate the hashtag you use and use different hashtag with different posts. Don't use the same kind of hashtag on every post out there. So hashtag strategy is important, but you need to be very careful the way you use hashtags on Instagram. Again on my list is to network with people in your niche. Now, being on Instagram is a social media account, and you need to be social. If you are an island on Instagram, you might not grow your page that much. So you need to actively network and connect with people around your niche. Now, you can do this through the way you comment on other people's posts. If you're in the habit of just commenting for the sake of commenting, maybe after seeing a lengthy post, you just write good one, or great post, or keep it up. That kind of comment style is dumb. So take the time to read through the story and understand the context in which the user is posting the story, and come up with a very creative and engaging comment that will prompt the poster or the owner of the account to engage with your account. So don't just comment passively. take your time to come up with a comment that will spring up other form of engagement and conversation. Thank you. Again on my list is to come up with an interesting brand identity for your Instagram account. Most accounts out there are a form of using random pictures from the web. People usually install this regram app. Whenever they see a particular picture they like, they just regram and post on their account without any credit of whatsoever. They use randomly sized picture. Today they're using a landscape picture, the next day they're using a portrait picture. These activities can actually make your Instagram account look ugly and unprofessional. So if you want to attract the right audience to your account and you want to appear professional, take the time and brand your Instagram account properly. For this, I recommend you get a particular color scheme for your account, get a particular font for your account, get a particular design style for your account, get a particular photography style for your account. These activities actually make your Instagram more appealing. It makes it look more compelling and consistent. So whenever a prospect lands on your Instagram page, it sends the message that you take your brand serious, you are professional enough, and they are more free and more trusting towards your account and can do business with your account. Thank you. All those are the tips that will help you grow your followers organically this 2020. So please follow my Instagram account. I share weekly and daily tips that might interest you. The account is branded.ng. Also subscribe to my channel or click the thumbs up and share this video. Please, this is really very important to me. Thank you.